Let's talk about brain fog and the foods and supplements that can actually help improve it. Let's dive in. Brain fog can be something that can be very frustrating to deal with because it's often very vague, and a lot of times there aren't a lot of solutions. I do have a previous video where I talk about a lot of the causes, symptoms associated with brain fog, as well as some natural solutions. But in this video, let's dive in deeper to particularly some of the nutritional aspects of working with brain fog. First type of supplement would be omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s really are essential for brain health and neural function, and they're often found in things like fatty fish, so things like salmon, mackerel, sardines. They can even be found in nuts and seeds. Things like chia seeds and walnuts are great options. And omega-3s are also great because they help promote anti-inflammatory pathways. So we often use them for inflammation, which is often associated with brain fog. And in some ways, they also help to promote the production of new cells as well. Adding in foods that are rich in omega-3s or adding in a supplement such as a pill of omega-3 fatty acids is a great way to do this. Now, oftentimes, if you're supplementing omega-3s, we're talking in gram dosages. Again, disclaimer, always talk with your healthcare practitioner or provider before adding in any new supplements, okay? The second thing would be adding in probiotics. And we can do this through food or through supplementation. Now, if you're going to get this through food, adding in lots of fermented foods is a great idea. So things like kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, yogurt, kefir are all great options for natural probiotics found in foods. Now, some people with dysbiosis in the gut may have an issue digesting these foods. So another route would be to go with probiotic. There are many strains available over the counter. You just want to make sure that you're getting your probiotic from a trusted source that's actually going to have enough CFUs or colony forming units in order to be most effective. Now, again, this is going to vary from person to person, and please work with your practitioner, but generally I recommend something that's going to have at least 10 to 20 billion CFUs with multiple different strands of bacteria. And these probiotics are helpful because they're helping to balance the flora in our gut, and that not only helps with our digestion, but again can also help with systemic inflammation as well as modulating the gut-brain axis. Another way to supplement would be to add in neurotropic herbs. Now, these are herbs and supplements that help to increase circulation of the brain and often can help with cognition and symptoms of brain fog. Now, I have an entire playlist on adaptogens, and many of those are neurotropic herbs, but things like gotu kola, rhodiola, bacopa, and a lot of the mushrooms like lion's mane and reishi are great neurotropics. And again, they're also anti-inflammatory as well. Again, in many cases, they're helping to increase blood flow to the brain, as well as helping with cognition and improvements in memory. You can check out this playlist if you want to know more about each specific herb that I just mentioned. And lastly, surprisingly, we have the mineral magnesium. Now, magnesium is found in a lot of our fruits and vegetables. You can find magnesium in leafy greens, nuts, and seeds as well. But because of issues of soil depletion, we're often finding our foods and vegetables have less magnesium in it. So a great option is to supplement. Magnesium helps in many different processes, and it really is important as well for brain function and cognition. Now, if I'm going to supplement with magnesium, I'm generally going to use something like a magnesium glycinate, a chelated magnesium, or a buffered magnesium. I'm going to probably stay away from the magnesium oxide and the magnesium citrates. Again, work with your provider because there are many different forms of magnesium, and they're often used for different purposes. I hope this was helpful and has given you some ideas on how to use foods and nutrition and supplements to really work with brain fog. If you are having issues with brain fog, you can always learn more about how to work with me. It's one of the things that I deal with inside of my program, the Better Health Blueprint. It's a coaching program where we work on your overall health and wellness and your resilience to stress and figuring out exactly what your body needs in order to function at its optimal level. So if you want to learn more, click on the link down in the description box, or I'll pin a comment down below, and you can learn how to work with me inside of my coaching program, the Better Health Blueprint. Otherwise, I hope that this video was helpful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.